Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go! Do you have absolute certainty on how you go from hello to yes on what you're looking for?
Sean is a master. He teaches. It's not just about sharing the formula with you. It's about making sure that we learn.
I went from $100,000 in debt from law school to having no money and starting my own law firm on my credit card to selling it 4 years later.
Sean and I, we co-created massive victories in 2 unwinnable jury trials, which are recognized nationally now as top 100 jury verdicts.
To be even on the same track with you, who I respect and admire and love with all my heart.
Never again submit. You're not better and you're not less than any human on earth.
When you shared with us about the Unblinded process and the mastery sales training, I just went, wow.
Sean will gain proximity to the most influential and powerful people. He will find out how he can grow their business, how he can help them personally. But the third thing that he does is the most important. Sean serves without an expectation of getting anything in return.
You have very, very high performing colleagues.
22 years ago, you transformed my life as you did all these people's lives over the course of time. And I couldn't be more grateful. Let's hear it for Tony Robbins.
I don't see him as a lawyer, and I don't see him as a blind person. Someone who has subjugated his ego, who has taught me what serving really looks like.
You have this incredible ability to just have unconditional love for everyone, and that is just an incredible gift.
The moment you have been waiting for.
The American Blind Association is the first new face and voice of that association since Helen Keller.
Formula for formulas, which is exactly what I've learned from Sean. It's a language-based predictable model. We will have over 300 new sales meetings this month.
This superpower in the world that is attainable for you is the ability to influence people. If you believe that, say yes. If you believe that, say yes. Do you think that worked?
It's an early Cinco de Mayo celebration. The Mischievous Fairy, our Chief of Staff, Fun, and Magic, Nicole Maella, who might just make an appearance in a little bit, has created 4 parties for this weekend. We have the Knights of the Round Table meeting this weekend. All of our ecosystem and equity partners are all getting together for something extraordinary down here. So yes, we are kicking it off early and rocking it. Gina, you will be here. We love you. We got some amazing people here today. We have some friends, old friends, new friends, all kinds of things. What's happening, Gina? Who we got?
Oh my goodness. We have 76th floor living, best-selling author, winning, speaker, podcast, radio, talk show host. He has shared the stage with Jack Canfield, Bob Proctor, and Les Brown, many more. He leads he does so many amazing things. He's a brand superstar. Mr. Ray Perez is here with us today. Welcome, Ray Perez.
What's up, Ray?
What's up, everyone?
Long-legged Mac Daddy. Ray, what you did charitably, generously in Key West, and your awesomeness was felt all the way up to New Jersey from Key West. By the way, if you want to jump in the water and swim on up, you're more than welcome. But Ray, thank you so much for being here today, man. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate it. Happy to be here with all of you guys. Love the festivity, love the hats, love the energy. It's my kind of group here, I can tell you that much.
Ray, by the way, it gets a little chillier as you swim north, just a little bit, but we will be surfing this weekend. If you want to join us, no problem, because Bellavita's fun fact just might be today that she learned to surf with a blind guy.
Yeah.
But we'll see about that. Okay.
Very cool. Exciting.
Do you know any blind guys that surf?
I do know actually 2, because I taught a blind guy to surf. So myself and another. Yes. So Ray, what's a fun fact of yours?
Fun fact of mine. This is actually going to be really fun. Whenever I do my live events, just like this, or podcasts or Facebook Lives on Zoom, I'm always wearing shorts.
Yes, and I am too. That's amazing.
Look at that. Oh my God, you gotta see.
It's a Long Beach Island. Congratulations. It's amazing.
He's got a suit jacket on, a vest, a shirt, and shorts.
If you ever
That's a fun fact.
That's an awesome fun fact, right? If you ever see
with the ankle socks.
With the ankle, you gotta have the ankle socks. I live in Miami, right?
And so Ray, Shark Week, which has been an amazing thing for Discovery Channel for so long now, one of the dudes was doing like the commentator stuff from In the Water by Stewart's Cove in the Bahamas. And he did the same thing. Tie, jacket. It was like a news desk thing. And he had a bathing suit on and fell back into sharks. So Ray, I love it. You are extraordinary. And again, thank you for your generosity and all you did in Key West.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Gina, who's rolling with Ray?
My gosh, we have the incredible Anthony Ortiz.
Another friend.
I know. Seen on Shark Tank, Forbes, Good Morning America, Times of London. He's the founder of Fitly and the creator of Smart Plate, the world's most accurate food tracker designed for elite athletes. He's incredible. He's here with us today. Welcome, Anthony Ortiz, to The Real Raw.
Oh, thank you guys so much for having me. I'm excited. I'm stoked. The energy is amazing. Couldn't agree with Ray more. I definitely want a costume, Sean, so I feel like left out. I should have been wearing the party hat or something.
Yes.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. Thank you so much for having me. Just
Love it. Anthony was a neighbor, a next door neighbor on Richard Branson's Necker Island. And we got trapped in COVID. There may have been quarantine scenarios.
I saved Sean from a near-death experience. He was trying to climb over from his room to ours. It was not safe, and he was trying to go through the roof. And I'm like, this guy is blind. He shouldn't be doing this. And then I'm like, no, he actually should be doing this. Let him do it.
Just let him go.
Just let him go.
And that was only because I missed Anthony so dearly and wanted to hug him. So what is your fun fact, Anthony?
Okay, so my fun fact is not as fun as Ray's, a little more technical. I actually have an extra vertebrae, which makes me about an inch taller.
Wow.
That's the fun fact. So I'm grateful for that. I would have been 5'9.5" instead of 5'10.5", whatever. But
so
it makes a difference because I think my love's thing is like she's like 5'10" or higher. So I was like, I just made it. You know, I just qualified for my loves. You know what I mean? Like, great.
Yes.
Bare minimum.
So Anthony, Tony Robbins, who may be your partner in Smart Plate, is a big fan of the 6 human needs, and one of them is growth. So can we tell Tony that you're recommending as a growth strategy to have an extra vertebrae, like inserted into Anthony Ortiz's business growth strategy?
It's possible, actually. You know what? I think they can do that. I think they are doing that already. I think they do things like that.
Ooh, like
they make,
yes.
Yeah, they do make small people a little bit larger, and I think that's one of the processes that they use.
Interesting.
They're not real vertebrates, obviously. They're synthetic, but
people would like that if they made small people taller. She likes small
they
people.
do. They can. I swear, I read about it somewhere. It's a thing.
Yes, and Nicole is insisting that we have 6 little people come run around this house this weekend in like sombreros. I don't even know what you're talking about. But Anthony and Ray, thank you for being here. We got some judges, Gina.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. I gotta catch my breath. Okay. We have some incredible ladies. She won a settlement against the national coffee retail chain for coffee burns to a patron, settlement against Health Corporation for failure to provide physical therapy to an inmate with multiple arm fractures, and represents clients for DUI, DWI in more than 10 courts throughout South Jersey and North Jersey and the greater Philadelphia area. Ms. Brittany Garner is here with us today. We're so fortunate to have you here, Brittany. Welcome to The Real Raw.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me today.
Hey, Brittany, is this sort of like what is happening here going on?
A little bit, but not. I get it.
Well, that's super fun. How about a fun fact, Brittany?
A fun fact that I could thought of off the top of my head is I've never had one animal at a time. Like in our house growing up, we had at least 5 animals. We had birds, snakes, dogs, cats, everything. So.
And what kind of snake did you have, Brittany?
I have no idea. It was one of those long ones that you wrap around your body.
So yeah, that's not nothing. Maybe
it's a boa constrictor.
Yeah, boa.
You have the wrong hat on.
Yeah, so the chief of staff. You want to come on in?
She's got a taco on her head, Sean.
Yes. So, that is not happening. So,
Ray, we definitely have to swim over to Sean's house now.
Yeah, where are you exactly? I think I'm heading over there.
We are in Long Beach Island, New Jersey, which is the
my God, I love Long Beach.
Yeah, where the Jaws shark attack occurred in 1916, true story. Go look it up. And Peter Benchley referenced, and there's a whole Discovery Channel episode during Shark Week on it. It was 1 mile from here where the shark attack happened. But yes, we will be in. This is how crazy Nicole is. We're doing early Cinco de Mayo in the room because it's going to be, again, a whole bunch of our partners there this weekend. We're going to do 4 different party locations, and one of them is Cinco de Mayo a week early. So that was Nicole's creation. All kinds of surprises around every corner. We are not Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Brittany, welcome, and we thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Sean, I can't take you seriously with that.
So Gina, who else do we have here as judges?
If you can't beat them, just join them.
That's it.
Cowboy hat on, Mr. Ray Perez. Love it.
Amazing, right?
Oh my goodness. Well, she was once in the military. Thank you for your service, Marja Simon Minefield, this international best-selling author, writer, trainer, professional speaker, mindset coach, international attorney, is passionate about helping aspiring authors bring their amazing stories to the world. She's here with us today. Marja, thank you for joining us. Welcome to The Real Raw.
Hey. Thanks for having me. This is awesome. I love being here before, and I'm glad to be here again.
Well, Marja, welcome back to the party. And what is your fun fact?
My fun fact, speaking of the military, I was in the Army and I was in the Air Force. I was enlisted and I was an officer. And when I was done with both services, the Navy contacted me.
Oh my God. So wait, you were Army, Air Force, and Navy, all three?
The Navy wanted me to join, and I started the paperwork. The only reason I didn't was because I decided to move to Germany to be with my husband.
Oh my God. So listen, Marja, thank you for your service, for protecting our freedom and giving odd people like us the ability on a fun Friday to wear sombreros and ponchos. Because of what you did, we had the freedom to do that. So thank you.
Well, this is the reason I did it, because I think everyone should have a right to wear sombreros.
Thank you. That is perfect. People risking their life for our right to wear sombreros. So thank you, Marja, for all that you've done. Thank you. Gina, we got one more judge. Or two.
Yes, we do. We have 2 more.
Amazing.
We have Nima Ramani, one of the youngest graduates, Sean, at age 22 from Harvard Law.
The H-bomb is in the house. The H-bomb is in the house.
Yes, at 22 years old. He joined the United States Attorney's Office, and he prosecuted drug and human trafficking cases along the United States-Mexican border. And while working as federal prosecutor, Nima captured and successfully prosecuted a fugitive murderer and drug kingpin who terrorized South California, and was featured on America's Most Wanted. Like, incredible. And he's a regular commentator on the news and TV, and has helped his clients win more than $1 billion. And he's here with us today, Mr. Nima Ramani. Welcome to The Real Raw.
Whoa, Nima, straight up rock star. How are you?
Good. Thanks for having me. I'm just a super nerd. Happy to be here. Thanks for having me on a Friday.
Well, you're definitely more than a super nerd with that list of accomplishments. And by the way, we love nerds here all day long. And so when we talk about the H-bomb, I'm present to it. I went to Columbia. And when we played Cornell and when we played Brown, our fans used to chant safety school. I was captain. When we went to Harvard, they would chant safety school at us. However, which Nicole and Bill have seen in my house, I have a poster of me right by the pool table, hitting a triple my freshman year. I started varsity all 4 years there against Harvard. So you have the H-bomb maroon sweatshirts in the background. And I actually had a very fun series of years at Harvard and playing them. And I am present to your brilliance, man, because being you were a Harvard grad at 22, Harvard Law grad?
Harvard Law 22, yeah.
That's sick. Where'd you go to college and what year did you graduate?
I graduated high school at 16. College, I went to UCLA, graduated 19, and then straight to law school, 22. So.
Wow. Well, Anthony Ortiz is one of the smartest people I ever met. And Anthony, he's way smarter than you, man.
You just made me laugh. I'm not one of the smartest people he's ever met. That is a joke.
But
that's amazing. Congratulations, Nima.
Yeah,
thanks, Anthony.
Anthony is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Well-read, Renaissance man all the way. So Nima, it is an honor. And how about what's your fun fact?
My fun fact was Ray's fun fact, man. I mean, I got my shorts on and ready to go. You know?
He's got business insurance. I love it.
Listen, come up and go surfing. Where are you in the world right now, Nima?
I'm in LA.
Oh, well, there you go. It's definitely
A little bit further.
and what some people would mistakenly think is, oh, LA, the water is warm there. It's not. In the summer in Jersey, because I surf a lot, and I surfed out in San Diego, which is even warmer than LA, and it's not that warm in the ocean there. Isn't that correct, Nima?
Yeah, the Pacific is a lot colder, man. That's why we come out there. You know, the Atlantic. See you guys.
Yeah, well, you're welcome anytime you want to come out. And quick fun fact is I had the unique distinction and privilege of being the first person to report Scott Rothstein, the largest Ponzi schemer in the history of South Florida, $1 billion Ponzi scheme, to the FBI. Sub fun fact is that the former head of white collar crimes from the FBI argued and wanted to endorse my client investing $8 million into the deal. And what we teach here is how I figured out that this is a Ponzi scheme. And the guy had a 300-person law firm, blew out the governor's birthday candles, Governor Chris' birthday cake candles, and all kinds of craziness. So we have fun. We're wearing sombreros, but we do serious
Which
stuff
there's
here.
not really enough room for me and your sombrero.
There's not. I cannot be Bella.
Right.
Well, that's perfect. That is perfect. We don't need to hear from that. Right. So let's go back. So thank you for that, Nima. Really appreciate being here.
Thanks for having me.
Should we know about like my background and name change and all of that? Should we keep that under wraps?
Bella didn't sell drugs in high school and like warm, but that's okay. So yeah, Gina, please.
Wait, no, so Nima, so you're not in the witness protection program at this point? Should we be nervous?
No, but actually, I was not allowed to have social media. I was not allowed to travel to Mexico when I was doing cartel work. So I didn't go for years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, those guys don't forget, you know. So
Is it bad that Bella's ex-boyfriend was Pablo Escobar? Is that a problem?
As long as it wasn't El Chapo, you know, we're good.
like, just come to Puerto Rico, Nima. Keep it safe, okay?
That's it. So Gina, last but certainly not least.
Certainly not least, one straight up rock star, Mr. Patrick Mark, founder of High Grade Solutions LLC. Bella, hit him with the top of your thing. You can hit his sombrero off. He is a New York based.
You gonna play my cones?
This is not normal. This is Fun Friday. We've never done this before. This is like 300 episodes in. So yes, Gina, please. Let's start again for this fine person.
Yes, Mr. Patrick Martin, welcome. This New York-based entrepreneurial business and technology attorney providing outsourced general counsel to emerging technology and cannabis companies. And I know there's so much more we don't know about him. He's a straight up rock star here with us today. Welcome, Patrick Mark, to The Real Raw.
Patrick, we didn't lose you yet?
You're on mute, love.
He's debating on it.
Looking for that unmute button.
Patrick, we're here, Patrick.
The host can request unmute.
There we go. There we go. You're unmuted, Patrick.
I am?
Yeah. You're with us.
Okay.
How are you doing, Patrick?
Pretty good. I had my 7th seizure yesterday morning, so I guess I'm okay.
Wow.
Really? Are you? Wow. Seriously?
Yeah, man. In the last 4 years, I've had 4 strokes and 7 seizures.
Oh my God.
Wow. So it wasn't the vaccine. I thought it was the vaccine. You were going to say the vaccine. But
no. I didn't take that shit yet.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm scared to
Thank you
take
for
it
being here.
because one of them causes blood clots, and that's all I need.
Yeah. Well, we thank you for being here,
Yeah.
and you'll be in our thoughts and prayers. And do you feel up to giving a fun fact, Patrick?
Fun facts
Yeah. Fun fact about you.
about me. Let me see. Well, I haven't been able to open my left hand in 4 years.
Wow. Oh my goodness. But you're still.
That's not fun, but okay. I skipped the 8th grade. Is that fun?
That is fun. That is fun. And by the way, we're not joking. I am blind as well. And
I know. I'm aware, and
Yes,
I salute you for that.
Yeah,
I don't
thank
know
you.
how you do it.
Well, we're present to what you're doing in the world with the challenges you're facing, and that is no joke, man. The strokes and seizures. So you're in our thoughts and prayers, and we really appreciate being here.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So Gina, we do have somebody with what are those things called?
They're like cones. I think they're supposed to be mini piñatas, I guess.
Yes.
I don't know. They're
Okay.
cones.
So this is the sales sorceress. She was grew up as a tot on her front lawn, 8 years old, selling stuff. And she went from there to become the number one person in or one of the top people in network marketing in her company, making 7 figures. And as a teenager, she may have left her drug selling career behind, like right around that time. And then she progressed to be the number one business broker in the state of Nevada and is now the president of Alliance Sales. And she now just has become the 6-figure sales sorceress, because this woman just dropped 6-figure contracts like some people change their socks. So Bella Verita, ladies and gentlemen, on Fun Friday, how are you?
I am extraordinary, Sean. I am excited to be here. I'm excited for Fun Friday, and I'm excited for all the fun and magic that Nicole has for the weekend. It is almost tequila time.
It is almost tequila time. So you've ever heard the saying like that somebody's very photogenic and so the camera loves them? Did you ever hear that saying?
Yes, the camera loves me. I say that all the time about myself.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that Bella Verita has never met a camera that she didn't love.
That's true.
That is my fun fact for today.
That's awesome.
So amazing. So
have you heard me say that, or did you say that yourself for the first time? Because I always say that.
That you have never met a camera you don't love?
Yeah, I've never met a camera that didn't love me. Yes.
No, I said you've never met a camera you didn't love.
Yes.
Yes, that's exactly what we're saying. This reminds me of Tom Cruise.
Bella, say cheese.
Yes.
Say cheese, Bella. Say cheese.
This reminds me of Fast Eddie Felson and Tom Cruise's Vincent in The Color of Money, when Eddie Felson said, you are a natural character. And Tom Cruise turned to his girlfriend and said, yeah, I told you, I have character. And Eddie Felson, Paul Newman, said, no. I said, you're a natural character, an incredible flake. I did not say anything about your character. So with that said, we are rolling through.
Are you saying I'm a character?
Yes.
Wait, what? I don't know if I'm listening to you think I'm a character, Sean.
So Gina, we love you. Thank you for launching the multiverse. We're
Sean,
good.
thank you. Yeah, okay.
We're good.
Love you guys so much.
Love you.
Have fun. I will see y'all later. I got to get ready.
We'll see you later.
Thank you, Gina.
Yes.
Thanks, Gina.
So who's going first between Ray and Anthony?
Ooh, I like them both. Okay, so Anthony, do I have a 1 or a 2 underneath the table?
You have a deuce underneath the table.
You can't even see what it is,
I
but
can't.
it is a deuce.
Yes.
So you get to choose if you would like to go first, or if you'd like to throw Ray underneath the bus and make him go first.
I'm gonna pass it to Ray. I like to check out the vibe first and see.
If you guys Ray, if you ever end up on the same team as Anthony, he's just gonna throw you on the bus.
It's all good. I wanted to go first anyway. So.
There you go. See, I felt that. I felt that.
All right. So judges, we're gonna have 2 rounds. In the first round, 2 of you are gonna judge one person, 2 of you the other, but you don't know which. So we're gonna just pay attention to everybody, be giving feedback, be ready to go. What you're assessing is not pitching, hooking, closing. You're assessing opening of listening, heart-to-heart connection, integrity. By the way, fun energy does what, Bella Verita?
Opens listening.
Opens listening all day long. So how do they open listening? How do they connect on a heart level and just have that access to the messaging being sent? That's what you're assessing in round 1. Round 2, they'll be moving forward to a yes. 6 minutes overall. There might be an odd interruption halfway through. Ray, Bella will be anybody you want her to be. The key is somebody that you are seeking a yes from in the world, an ideal client, a book deal, a something, whatever it is, Ray. Who would you like Bella to be?
Do I have to name a person or just a characteristic?
Could be an avatar, could be a characteristic. Doesn't have to be a specific person. She could be herself or anybody, an ideal client, a book deal you're seeking, something.
Well, since I'm going to be working with her to find me a top salesperson, I'm going to let her be herself.
Ooh, very interesting. Now, but is that you're going to be seeking the yes that she works with you or finds you this right kind of person? Remember, you're seeking the yes.
I'm seeking the yes that she finds me that perfect diamond in the rough person that I've been seeking after.
Go over here, take us in.
All right, let's do it. Hi, Ray. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am doing excellent. Nice to chat with you again.
Pleasure.
So what can I do for you today?
I would really appreciate if you can support me in finding one of those diamond in the rough salespeople, those unicorns that you were mentioning when I met you in Key West, that can not only make sales in our business, but that can actually serve our clients to the best of the ability. When you heard us, when you and I spoke before, I mentioned that we don't just provide branding and marketing services to our clients. We transform their lives and their customers' lives through the work that we do. And I'm not looking for a salesperson to sell. I'm looking for a salesperson that is going to find out what is going to serve that person the best from all the different services that we provide, that has that intuition, that has that eagle eye, that I like to call it, where they can really see what that individual cannot see for themselves and be able to bring that out of them, which will in turn lead to a buying decision, which will then change their lives.
I love what I'm hearing so far. So what, because we only place unicorns, and we're very particular for the companies that we place people with, that they're, integrity based, they're good humans. So why do you think I should place one of my unicorns with you?
Well, because that's the foundation of our entire business. My team that I work with, everyone that supports me in what I do understands and is on the same page that we're here to not only provide value to our clients, but to support them in monetizing their mission, is what we specifically call it. So we are the type of business that wants to bring in someone that can bring more clients that are up to big things in the world, that are purpose-driven entrepreneurs that want to make a ripple effect in this planet, just like you guys do on an Unblinded.
Yeah, thank you for that. And what about and I only have maybe about 30 more seconds here, but maybe this is a thought to consider, because one of the things that is super important for us is your lead generation, all of that, to make sure that the unicorns have someone that they are building from, that it's not you're looking for a unicorn to come in and do CPR and save everyone's life per se. So
yes, we already have enough overwhelming amount of leads, and really what it comes down to is pulling myself out of that position so I can be the lead visionary of the company and not the person having to do the day-to-day sales.
Gotcha.
Excuse me, Bella. There are 7 midgets in the driveway.
Ooh.
They're actually riding unicorns. Could you deal with that for a minute?
I can. This is way more fun.
So Ray, I apologize for interrupting. Bella will be right back. Excellent job, my friend. How'd that feel for you, Ray?
It was great. That was awesome. I didn't know what to expect, but that was beautiful.
Yeah. And so we're going to proceed with round 2 in a little bit. But first, Anthony, who would you like Bella to be?
You got to unmute.
Muted. Well, I guess I'm still currently raising capital. We're almost done with our raise, so I've gotten better at it, I would say.
Yes.
So I would love for Bella to play an investor, not an investor like at a pitch, but I know you're a passive investor, high net worth individual.
Listen,
I only target. Yeah, go ahead.
Anthony, Bella's got some cash burning in her pockets. Let's take us in.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
That's a lot of cash. Let's go.
So tell me the first phase of this, because the last time I did it was a while ago. So the first step of the first 3 minutes, what's the process? I'm not going for a yes yet, right?
Yeah, the first phase is more about building rapport and making the connection. Right. Yeah, the second phase you're seeing.
Okay, great. So it's a networking shindig. We don't know each other. You're an investor, and we just happen to have a conversation.
All right.
All right, great. Let's do it.
Hello, Anthony.
Hey, Bella, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fantastic. What an incredible group this is, right? Are you enjoying yourself?
I definitely am.
Look, one of the things and why I approached you, I love that you're an impact investor. And that's one of the things as a purpose-driven company that resonated with me the most. And out of all the investors here, I'm really only interested in talking with you. So I'd love to, tell me a little bit about yourself. What's your background?
Yeah, thank you so much for that introduction, Anthony. And yeah, we've been investing in, mostly impact-driven companies. I would say about 10 years ago, we got really involved with some things with Richard Branson and, some things around saving the planet, the oceans, cleaning up plastic, things like that. So mostly, you know, the things that we invest in are technologies that help, you know, that are going to help save our oceans, that are going to help save our planet. And it's been, you know, really big, you know, passion of ours for, you know, the past 10 years or so.
That's amazing. You know, because of Richard Branson, I actually went vegan. I met him at a gala in San Francisco, and he educated me on how 80% of all methane gas comes from cow burps and cow farts. So that started my journey to become more plant-based. So, and cow farts and cow burps. That's where all the methane gas comes from.
Fascinating.
Yes. Fun fact.
That is a fun fact, Anthony.
So,
that is a very fun fact.
So, you know, when I see Richard again, I owe him a debt of gratitude, actually, because of that. And, you know, when I hear you tell the story, I see how much more aligned things are sort of becoming. You know, I'm the founder of a product called Smart Plate, and our mission is to bring nutritional awareness into every kitchen. The number one killer in the world today is not COVID, maybe temporarily, but it really is what we're eating. And it's the lack of nutritional awareness, not nutrition education. There's enough of that, but being able to provide a tool for people in their kitchen so they can see in real time what they're eating, the combinations of those things. We believe that's what's driving the number one causes of all deaths, including heart disease, stroke, diabetes, hypertension. So, you know, I'd love for you to, you know, explore a little bit further in what we're doing and maybe have a conversation with you in the next coming week, maybe grab a coffee or something.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Can this Smart Plate turn Twizzlers into carrots? I'm just wondering.
Yeah, Bella, the Twizzler truck caramel is outside. So we have to pause for 1 minute with Anthony. The fudge truck and the caramel trucks have just pulled up. So I'm sorry, Anthony. We'll be right back, okay?
Amazing. I'm so jealous.
Awesome job, Anthony. Let's get to the judges. So Bella, let's have you select who you think should give the feedback to Ray. So which two?
For Ray, let's go with Patrick and Brittany.
All right, Patrick, 30 seconds, please, for Ray. 15 seconds, what could be what worked. 15 seconds, what could be optimized. And then please a score on a scale from 1 to 10.
What worked was his personality. And what could have been optimized is he could have expressed more what his business could do for their business and kept concentrating on more of what she could do for him. Excuse me.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome. And your score is?
My score is a 7.
Nice.
Nicely.
Right. Yeah, thank you. And Brittany?
We're doing Anthony, you said?
Yeah.
No, Ray.
Ray.
Ray. Oh, wait a minute, 1 second. A score, I think that he did really well. I wouldn't have anything like negative to say that I can think of off the top of my head. His personality was great. His speech was clear. So I would probably give him a 9 or a 10.
Nice. Well, thank you for that, Brittany. And then we have?
And then we have Nima and was it Marja?
Marja.
Yeah. Marja
yes.
For Anthony.
So yeah, let's go Nima, please.
Anthony, you were fantastic. I love how you opened with, you know, the environmental impact and then the impact on our health. You really connected with your listener, and it wasn't a hard sell. That's really what you just wanted an introduction. You talked a little bit about your product. You didn't ask for money up front. I thought you were fantastic. I would give it a 10 out of 10. I don't have any changes, any suggestions, because the last thing you want is when someone's trying to sell you, when they come in hard and they ask for money and they ask for an open hand. So I thought you were fantastic. Very smooth, very convincing. I would have certainly invested in your company.
10s are very rare floating around out there. That's a beautiful thing. And Nima, I heard the number B, like billion with a B, or the letter B, excuse me. And in recovery, what is the billion that Gina was referring to in terms of recoveries? Like what's that about in your world?
Yeah, so I have a plaintiff's firm. We do personal injury and employment, about 25 lawyers and 100 staff. So this is what we do. We go after companies, and we've done pretty well over the years. So
that's awesome. Congratulations.
We're able to win more than $1 billion for our clients.
That's extraordinary. Awesome job.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And
Appreciate it.
Ironically enough, the Scott Rothstein Ponzi scheme, he claimed to have an employment firm that he was selling the structured settlements. As a former person in the U.S. Attorney's Office. It would be interesting to check it out. He's doing 45 years in prison. There is an MSNBC American Greed episode. So,
Oh, definitely check it out.
yeah, for sure.
Thank-
And more,
It's
yeah,
a great show. I love American Greed. So
super awesome. Marja, what do you have for Anthony, please?
Anthony, you have a warm smile. You started out by telling her how special she is, which everybody loves to hear. Instead of all the people in the room, you're the one. You asked about her. You asked about her background. You first showed interest in her. So you built that rapport. You listened. You built that connection when you started talking about Richard Branson, when she mentioned him. And then you said, yes, me too. And showed those commonalities, and only then did you move into talking about SmartPlate, and you even introduced your product with clarity and heart, and your heart why. I give you a 9.5. And yes,
Anthony, and I'm being completely serious. Anthony, the first time he's on the Real Raw, and Anthony's been brilliant and wonderful and incredible and obviously extraordinary. If Tony Robbins became his partner, not easy to do, not even remotely easy to do. But Anthony, your scores have dramatically risen from appearance 1 to appearance 2 on the Real Raw. Congratulations.
I owe that to you, Sean. I mean, this what you gave me the feedback. This is what you practice here. And then I also had one extra practice. So Ray, I do have an advantage, unfair advantage. I got to attend another Real Raw that they did on Clubhouse, where I got to pitch again, and I got that feedback again about building rapport, which I didn't do the previous time. So don't feel bad, buddy. You did amazing. I just got like 2 sessions, like ahead of you. So anyway, but thank you, Sean. This is great because of what I'm learning from you guys. So
I appreciate that.
I just want to add, Anthony, you did do great, because I didn't know what I was doing. First of all, for everyone, I have no idea. But yeah, from a pitch perspective, especially for an investor, building rapport, we talk about business is built on relationships. Yeah. So I always teach, don't ever try to sell, try to build value and build relationships. And you did exactly that. So I commend you. So you deserve those 10s.
Yeah, awesome. Excellent
Thanks,
job.
man.
Great.
Thank you.
You're extraordinary. Okay, so round 2, we're going to switch it up. Bella's back from the fudge and caramel truck. Nicole is actually swimming in the caramel with the midgets riding unicorns. But yeah, so Bella, please take us in for a second round with Anthony.
Hello, Anthony. I'm back. Thank you for your patience.
Oh, thank you, Bella. No worries. So wait, in the second round, I thought we're getting to a yes now?
Yep.
We're going for the yes.
Yes.
It could be a longer meeting too.
And it could be a longer, like the yes, it could be a longer meeting.
Great. So Bella, look, I really enjoyed our first conversation. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day. Where we last left off is I was explaining to you a little bit about our purpose and our mission, which I believe aligns with your investment thesis of creating impact in the world. One of the things that we're solving, as I mentioned, is the problem of nutrition, education, and awareness. And so SmartPlate, I'll get into the details a little bit. It's the world's most accurate food tracker ever invented. It's a combination of hardware, 3 weight sensors, combined with artificial intelligence that helps you identify and weigh everything you're eating in less than 5 seconds. All your macros and micronutrients, such as carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. There's nothing more precise on the planet. The implications of understanding the right portions and proportions of these macros is so significant that Penn Medicine, the $16 billion conglomerate, invested in us. Independence Blue Cross, the Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance company, is on our cap table.
Wow.
Tony Robbins and many others have now taken a board seat and are advisors as well as and shareholders in our company. And so our opportunity here to actually create impact, not only for consumers to lose weight and get in shape and healthier, but also to reverse prediabetes and early onset type 2 diabetes. So if you ever wish you invested in Peloton, which has a market cap of about $40 billion today, and they can't manage or reverse diabetes, we have sounder healthcare fundamentals. And so what I'm offering is an opportunity of a return on your investment on the low side of 166x, all the way up to 1,000x return, based on the comparables that we currently have in this demographic of IoT, mHealth, artificial intelligence. To be a little more specific, namely on the low side, we have billion-dollar companies and comparables like Mirror, Tonal, MyFitnessPal, and a few others. And then on the high side, we have Livongo, Peloton. These guys are all worth about 35 billion plus. So we're going to land somewhere in the middle here. Anyway, so
the answer, like, this sounds absolutely incredible, and like the artificial intelligence, everything that you're doing, the investors, like, it's incredible. But my question is, like, how does this smart plate make my caramel and Twizzlers smart? That's what I need to
Wait.
know.
The little people tried to drown me in the river.
What is going
This is bedlam is ensuing. We have to help Nicole, so we have to
Oh
pause
my
right
God,
now.
that's crazy.
We'll turn later the Twizzlers and caramel into smart good
You got
food.
it.
Smart good
That's
food.
Perfect.
that's Smart Plate 2.0.
Anthony, awesome job, Bella. Awesome. So Anthony, wonderful. Ray, are you ready for round 2? Because Bella is back. The unit bedlam, but she's ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Hi, Ray, I'm back.
Hey, how was the caramel midget unicorn cycling experience?
Well, what was way more entertaining is watching Nicole wrestle with the unicorns and midgets in that caramel. Like, that is way more entertaining because, you know, she does like crazy things and they start biting each other and the caramel starts going flying, and then the unicorns start like unicorn farting rainbows. It just gets a little crazy.
Well, I absolutely love it. And that's the type of excitement and energy that we want in our business. And that's the type of individual that we're looking to be working with us. And just to give you a little bit more feedback on what exactly it is that they would be selling, is branding and marketing services for entrepreneurs who are the face of their business. As time has gone on, we've realized that back in the day, it used to be about what you know, and then it became about who you know. But in today's day and age, it's about who knows you.
Ooh,
and like Grant Cardone, Tony Robbins, and Gary Vee, and so many other of these entrepreneurs that have been celebritized, we've understood that through a branding and marketing system, you can take any entrepreneur, no matter what business they're in, whether it's legal, whether it's marketing, whether it's production, and we could actually create this celebritized brand that will elevate their perception of value in the world. And why is that important? Because if someone has a higher perception of value in the world, people will listen. Mm-hmm. And if they have a good mission, if they have a good purpose with their business, like my friend Anthony does, the more people that listen, the more attention it gets, the more impact we can make. Mm-hmm. So by bringing on this unicorn salesperson, it's not only going to allow us to grow our business and get more clients, it's going to allow those individual entrepreneurs like Anthony to be able to get that more attention, to meet an investor at a networking event and have that investor say, I like this guy. I feel that he's trustworthy. He's credible. I want to listen to what he has to say, but not only listen, do it with intensity. Because if someone feels that Anthony is more valuable, they'll listen to him more than just someone that they meet that is just a regular person pitching them the greatest opportunity. Because in the end of the day, it's never about the product or service. It's always about the person that's pitching it. Mm-hmm. And what we focus on is elevating that perception of value in the individual like Anthony so that more people will want to work with him and spread his message into the world. Does that make sense?
That does make sense, Ray. I've appreciated everything that you have said, and I am definitely willing to place a unicorn with you.
Thank you so much.
You are so welcome.
Nicole is requesting.
That was awesome, by the way. That was fantastic.
The Moroccans, is that what these things are called?
Yes. So
maracas.
Maracas.
Yes. So Ray, awesome job, man. Is it okay, Bella, if I move this camera slightly, or is it going to make you cry?
It might. Wait,
she wants the camera on her, Sean.
Yes, we're taking you off camera for a moment.
What?
So,
but the camera loves me.
But the camera does love you. The camera will be back. So, Ray and Anthony, amazing job. Are you guys ready to have a little bit more fun?
Yes.
Yes. So the first way we have fun is by taking Bella off camera.
What?
The second way we have fun is you get to put me on the hot seat. So I don't think there is a hot seat. I don't think there's a spot when people say I got put on the spot. So you can put me on the spot, on the hot seat, And let's go with Ray. You could set any scenario you like. I will be anybody. I have to get the yes. Go from hello to yes. Who would you like me to be? And what yes am I getting from who?
Repeat that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So you get the same thing that you and Anthony just did. You get to make me do now. So I like jump into the fray and I've got to get a yes. So you can make me a lawyer who's talking to a judge, or you can make me an entrepreneur getting a book deal, raising money for charity. You can make me be anything you want. The only request is that it's integrous. Like, we're not selling drugs, we're not selling swampland in London, so something integrous of value that I have to get a yes about. Yeah.
Okay, well, then I'm gonna learn from this experience, and I'm gonna put you in my position. You own a branding and marketing company. You celebritize these entrepreneurs so you can elevate their personal brand and value in the world. And you are now speaking in front of a room of 1,000 entrepreneurs at a Tony Robbins event.
Okay.
And we want to enroll as many, I would like to say 50% of this audience, into your 5K or 30K branding package to do videos and production and make them these celebrity entrepreneurs.
I think this is a tough one, Ray, but we're ready. We're ready?
Ready.
Okay, so I'm speaking, so I don't build any rapport. This is not individual. This is, you want me presenting to the audience.
This is to an audience, correct?
Awesome. Okay. So let's do it. So, hey, everybody, just want to thank you for being here. And does anybody feel the challenge when we start of fearing at an event that I'm coming up to sell you stuff? Do you feel that energy? Like, let's break it right now. Because, yeah, there's an opportunity and an offering. But the first question is, why did you come here today? And the answer is that every single person who's here did so because they wanted more. And you wanted either more money, and or you wanted more time, and or you wanted more magic and impact. And that makes everybody in this room the same in the wanting of more. And in fact, in a capitalist structure, it makes us all have commonality in this country. But the great differentiator for people is if we believe it's actually possible for us. And the final 2 minutes I have here, it's a brief moment we have to share. My hope is to restore your belief that it's possible. The space of marketing is crowded. Training, coaching, speaking, pitching, hooking, closing, all of it everywhere is full of people who can't deliver. Many are well-intentioned, some are not. How do you know the difference? And this final minute, I intend to demonstrate there is a difference. And if any part of you feels uniquely pulled, meet me in the back of the room to have a conversation. If any part of you thinks you might be hearing something different, because here's how it works. All business is built on relationship. We've heard that. But every relationship, number two, is built on shared experience. So number three, the singular fundamental question for every human here is, how do you create the most efficient in terms of money, time, and energy, shared experience with people? And when you have the answer to that question, then you are like Tony. You are like Oprah. Tony's shared experience is this room and the magic. Oprah's shared experience is what she did for 30,000 people. Her words, I see you, I hear you, and what you say matters to me. Your ability to do that creates your celebrity identity and brand, and will cause people to want to share their celebrity identity and brand with you. My name is Ray. That's the work I do in the world. And if any part of you feels, this sounds a little different and feels a little different, it will be an honor to have a conversation with you in the back of the room. But if we never speak again, know and understand this. The answers are out there.
It is not a question of yes, I can market or no, I can't. It is where you are on the scale of mastery. Thank you. Love you guys.
It's raining credit cards. It's raining credit cards.
So Ray, how'd we do?
Amazing.
I just want to show you.
Did you record that, Ray? Did you record that, dude? That was like
yeah, we got
sort of bull.
So my entire team wants to give you a round of applause, Sean.
Oh, look, that's all the team in the background.
Amazing.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. So how did that feel for you, Ray? Is that who you are?
Yeah, that was in alignment.
Yeah, awesome, brother.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Anthony, how'd that feel?
That was amazing, man. I mean, this is what you do. You're the expert at it. So you nailed it. It was heartfelt. It was sincere. I mean, it was impromptu. So you're trying to be this person that you're not, and you're doing it on the fly. But it just goes to show that once your level of empathy is what you carry so deeply with you, which is your superpower. So you empathize immediately on what he's trying to do, and then convey that so quickly. And it's such an impactful way. I think you got the 50% of people to sign up for sure, if not more.
Thank you.
Agreed. Absolutely.
How'd that feel, Bella?
It was absolutely extraordinary. For those of you that don't know, I know Ray was there, but just to watch you do what you do, because in 2 weekends, in 30-minute talks, you raised $1.1 million for charity. Like, there's nobody better with a stage and a microphone at like raising money, causing action. Like, you break records at Business Mastery. Like, it's insane. And to see you do that because you've never done that on the show before. It's always been a role play. So that's the first time you've like done like presentation style. And to watch you do that with like even something you don't know is incredible. And that also shows the power of the duplication of the formula, because I could see the formula all throughout that presentation. So it was amazing.
And final thing I would say is we have a lot of fun here, and we're silly and joke, but really what's at stake is what Bella was saying. Fundraising for charity, what Anthony is doing in the world, in business, in a for-profit business, but an impact for-profit business, is mind-blowing. We joke, talk about caramel and Twizzlers and all the things, but the greatest cause of death in this country is the way that people eat. And so, Anthony, what you're standing for is absolutely extraordinary. And Ray, what you're standing for is as well, because there is such a distinction between how well-intentioned, super highly skilled professionals and non-professional entrepreneurs get their messaging out there. And people struggle mightily. And that's when people like the Ponzi scheme guy and others hurt people. And so you're there causing efficiency in the marketplace, just like Neima's causing it in the justice system and all the rest. So thank you guys for your awesome vulnerability and courage today.
Awesome. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you guys for having us.
Yeah.
Thank
so
you.
Let's get the judges real quick in this round. I know we're tight on time. We're going to flip it around. And so I think that means that Patrick and Brittany, we'll start with Brittany this time, are giving feedback to Anthony. Right?
Correct.
Yeah. So Brittany, would you mind sharing 30 seconds of what worked with what Anthony did and what could be optimized and a score?
For Anthony, I think he did a really great job. He described his product very well, and I like the fact that he mentioned like the influential or the heavy hitter organizations in the industry. Like, I think you mentioned Penn Medicine. I'm a Philly girl, so I know Penn is like major here. So I like how you name dropped and mentioned that those type of heavy hitters are interested in your product, and definitely made me want to support you. So you did a really good job.
And your score is?
Thank you.
10.
Nice.
Damn.
Patrick, what'd you have for Anthony?
I wouldn't waver far off what Brittany said. Anthony, you sure you don't do this for a living?
I've been pitching a lot lately, though, so I have been raising capital. So this is what I've been doing.
Oh, the show is
now.
It's a full-time job. It's a full-time job. But no, I never did it like this. And I got to say, I truly mean this. I owe this debt of gratitude to Sean, because when we hung out in Necker Island, I got to spend a week with him and connect. And by the way, if you think what he just did now was impressive, we got to intimately see Sean in his element without cameras. And it's like, it's even more impressive in a small, intimate group. And we were just like, it was mind blowing. Bella, you remember, I mean, it was like dropping bombs and gems after gem. We're just like, you just can't even, so anyway, Sean, I'm learning so much from you. I'm so grateful that you've invited me again. And Patrick, yeah, this is where it all comes from. It's really learning from this gentleman right here. So grateful.
Thank you,
I
brother.
hope to become as good as a student as you one day.
Yeah. And Patrick, thank you for your courage, man, and what you make it through.
Well, I grew up in Flatbush, Brooklyn in the 70s, which was no easy feat.
That is
I was born in Brooklyn, East New York.
Look at this.
Wow.
Brooklyn.
Jesus Christ.
You know East New York.
The jungle, yeah.
What part of Brooklyn were you born in? The bad part.
Flatbush.
Got out of there. I know Flatbush. I went to
East
Franklin
New York
K.
was the
Franklin
worst.
K. Lane for a little bit. Yeah, it was.
Wow.
I'm
Awesome.
with you, man.
Congratulations to both of you on making it through. Really, it's extraordinary.
No, but that's what made me strong enough to survive everything I've been through.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm
Patrick.
sure Sean can relate.
I was born in Jersey City, New Jersey. I'm not as tough as Brooklyn, but pretty tough and crazy too. So thank you. And let's just roll it real quick to thank you, Patrick and Brittany. Let's go, Nima. What do you have, please, for Ray?
I'll be quick because I know we're short on time, Ray. I really like this sort of second pitch. You really described what you're doing. Obviously, first you talked about Bella, but then you quickly pivoted to really what your company does and really articulated in a way that you're trying to create these like celebrity entrepreneurs. You gave examples. You really talked about kind of the emotional side of the kind of branding and marketing that you do. I liked it. Maybe I'm an easy grader. Harvard said I'm going to go 10 out of 10 as well because the improvement was fantastic. So I loved it.
Awesome. I love the movie 1L. They were not easy graders.
Yeah, they were not.
Yeah. And so
I had Arthur Miller as my professor, so he was just like that. Yeah.
Extraordinary. And final, brother, how did you feel about the Real Raw today?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, Nima, how did you feel?
Oh, I loved it. It was fantastic. Yeah, thanks for having me. Because I really didn't know what to expect. It was kind of like Ray in the beginning. So, obviously Gina reached out to me, but like I really enjoyed participating. It was an awesome experience. Thank you for having me. And it was something very unique. As lawyers, we don't get to deal with something like this every day or even every week. So thanks for having me. It was fun.
Thank you. Yeah. And Marja, what do you have, please, for Ray?
Yeah, Ray, you learned that's what this is all about. You took feedback and you learned and you applied it very quickly, and it was evident. You asked about her, and then and only then, after you connected with her, you related her energy to your company, and then you led into it, which was great. Then you started talking about your company with confidence and with heart. And more importantly, you asked for the yes at the end.
Nice. I love Marcia's certainty and heart. Yeah. Marcia, thank you so much. And how did you feel about that?
Actually, I think she just gave him the yes.
Yes.
He actually asked for it. I was listening. He asked for it.
And Marcia, how did you feel about the Real Raw today?
Well, first of all, fellow New Yorker, born and raised here as well. And as always, loved it, had a great time with all of you. This was fantastic. And I learned a lot and took notes as well.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Anthony, thank you, brother. Awesome job as well.
Thank you, guys.
How was your day here today?
Amazing. I enjoyed it. So filled with joy, filled with just love and positive vibes. I mean, this is good. This is what it's about. And just learning, it's like, and also just, I think I scored, 7s the first round. So, to like see the score go up, and it was definitely genuine. I don't think that the judges were fixed here,
No, it was very, very genuine.
It was like, okay, cool. It was like, this is awesome. I definitely improved. So just this was my third round. So
awesome.
Really awesome. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Anthony. Beautiful. And Ray, how was your day today? And again, thank you for your team and your energy and again, your generosity and all of it. So how was it for you?
I loved it. This was a lot of fun. I actually have my team listening. So I'm like, what can we learn? How can we model this for us? So this was not only a fun experience, it was a learning experience for me, my team. So I want to thank you. And I'd love to connect with everybody in this group. If that's okay with you, Sean and Bella. I just dropped my 360 site in the chat. So if everyone can just click on that, that's actually one of the technologies I invented for the purpose of networking. So everything's on there. So I'd love for you guys to reach out to me. Anthony, I'm happy to work with you and your personal brand. I love your mission. I love what
Thanks,
you're doing.
man.
And like I said, purpose-driven entrepreneurs, which is what connected me to Sean when I heard him speak. Like that's who I want to work with. That's who I want around me. And that's who I want to uplift in this world. So just thank you, Sean, for having me. Even though it's short notice, I'm very grateful.
Thank you. Right? Awesome.
Yeah.
And Bella Rita, final.
Final is this is not where it has to end. This party continues.
Yes.
It continues every Monday night, or no, this Monday night. For you, everybody gets a special invitation to join us on Monday night to unpack what the formula is, how to apply it in your business, how to go from how to have a fiesta, going from hello to yes. So definitely one of our team members will reach out to confirm your attendance for Monday night. So definitely join us on Monday night. Back to you.
But only if you want more money in less time with more magic.
More magic.
Right.
But I don't know if any of these people want magic, so maybe we shouldn't invite them to Monday.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yes. So listen, we love you guys.
Definitely send me an invite.
Listen, we love you guys. We are thankful. And this whole show is about the fact that we don't see what we don't see because we are all blind, Bella.
And just learning to see, Sean.
Right. Thank you.
Bye-bye,
guys.
everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Thanks. See you, Ray. See you guys.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.